this edition of the Drew Church Show here on ISNet Missouri. Vince Brown alongside Cape Central Boys basketball coach Drew Church. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Another up and down week for the Orange and Black. Tough game against Jackson at the Show Me Center. You had a good fight until about maybe the third quarter. Slowly but surely, the Indians pulled away and denied the team a fourth straight victory. But once again, the scrappiness of the team seems to come through each and every time.
We didn't play particularly well, and Jackson had a good game plan and took away some of our strengths, and they were able to pull that one out.
One of the major things was the fact that Bobby Clark and Zach McDowell were able to have a great inside-out game, and I think that kind of stretched the defense just a little bit.
It did. They got the ball where they needed to get it, and they made shots, and when you make shots, it makes things go a lot easier.
Better result later in the week, though, against Sikeston Senior Day. A struggle there, but fourth quarter free throws at the end managed to pull a 7-point win out for the guys, and it was a good win for the kids heading into this last part of the season.
Definitely a good game, especially for the kids on senior night and homecoming, and Sikeston's a good ball team. Came in at, I believe, 16-2 and ranked number 2 in the state, so kids played hard, they executed, and it was a good win for our program.
You think maybe the absence of Sikeston's three-point shooter, Will Hollyfield, played a major role in the game being as close as it was?
I don't know about major. He's a good player. He definitely, helps their offense run a little bit because of his shooting ability. But, I think we just kind of came in and made them play our kind of game.
We'll come back and look at the last week of the season, all games on the road, including a tough one against Charleston. And no matter if there's good names or no names on the Blue Jays, there's always a tough battle in the SEMO Conference. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is the Drew Church Show on ISNet Missouri. Back here on the Drew Church Show on ISNet Missouri. Vince Brown with Coach Drew Church of the Cape Central Boys basketball team. Last 3 games of the regular season, all on the road. A couple of them in the SEMO Conference, including an important tilt against Charleston, one of the teams that you guys happen to see at the Christmas tournament. And granted, there aren't any household names this year on that ball club. Doesn't mean Danny Farmer doesn't put out a ball club that's solid.
No, they're definitely a good ball team. They got 2 kids that really can score. All of them are pretty athletic. They really defend well, so it's going to be a tough game, especially down at their place.
Francis Howell North the following night, last non-conference game before districts. You've played this team before. I believe the last couple of times you split home and home. Those teams up in that South County area always seem to be a pretty good barometer for where this team is heading into the state playoffs.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a good test for us to go up and play a team from St. Louis and kind of get up there and get away from SEMO. But we're going to have to play well. We always deal with the refs calling the game a little different up there, so we're going to have to adapt and make sure we're ready to compete.
Final game of the regular season later in the week against Dexter. You play at the brand new Bearcat Arena, and this will be a different atmosphere for the kids in seeing what the new floor looks like. But Dexter is still one of those opponents that if you don't get out of the gates early, you may wind up with an L in the column.
Oh yeah, and just like all of our games, they're a tough opponent. Every team in the SEMO Conference, if you don't come ready to play, you're going to get beat. So they have a good team. They have a very good player in Flanagan, and like you said, if you don't come out gate ready to go, it's going to be a tough night.
We'll recap the final week of the regular season on next week's show and get ready for the district tournament where, once again, Cape Central and Jackson are meeting in the district semifinals. This has been the Drew Church Show on ISNet Missouri.